Hey there everyone, Video Game Cabinet here, and tonight we are back with a review of Gley Lancer for the Sega Mega Drive. Gley Lancer released for the Sega Mega Drive back in July of 1992. It only came out in Japan and is one of the many fine spaceship shoot-'em-ups for the 16-bit system. I attained this authentic CIB 5 months ago and decided to play all the way through it this past morning. I beat the game on easy mode and unlocked the good ending while keeping my mover system set to normal for most of my playthrough. I only changed it to search on stage 10 to ensure I would unlock the good ending, and then I switched back to normal on stage 11. I had a blast playing through Gley Lancer with its unique weapon system, fair challenge, and terrific sound design, and I was surprised how much its story and cutscenes also added to the experience. I normally do not pay attention to the storyline in a shmup, but Gley Lancer's is unexpectedly good in the small amount of time it takes to set up the scenario. Gley Lancer treats you to several short but sweet anime sequences depicting a future where the Earth Federation's Navy is battling alien forces in outer space. A top-ranking admiral has been warped away by an enemy fleet, and his daughter hijacks an experimental aircraft to rescue him. These cutscenes are not long, but the artwork and characters are beautifully drawn, adding a bit of emotional weight to the mood. For the record, I watched a fan translation on YouTube as the cutscenes in the game are only in Japanese. At 11 whole stages, Gley Lancer is fairly sizable for an old-school shmup with no save option. I played on easy mode, which provided a decent bit of difficulty as is. The introductory levels are not too hard, but the last few stages get pretty tough. It becomes imperative to toggle your ship speed, especially during the final boss fight. Thankfully, the game provides infinite continues, so you can make it all the way through a full run with enough perseverance and time on your hands. The shooting mechanics of your ship feel really intuitive in Gley Lancer. You select a mover system at the beginning with 7 different options of your little support cannons to maneuver. I mostly stuck to normal, where the mover's line of fire would follow the direction my ship was moving, but pressing the C button would lock them in place. Search makes things too easy, but it helps in stage 10 when you need to quickly blow up an enemy ship to save your father and unlock the good ending. The other mover systems are fun to experiment with, and the game constantly feeds you different types of weapon upgrades to grab throughout the levels. Gley Lancer's tight gameplay is enhanced by its awesome presentation. The parallax scrolling looks cool, and all the different areas your ship flies through gives the game plenty of visual variety as you destroy hordes of enemy fighters. The music is fantastic, with the type of deep, metallic, and synthesized tunes the Mega Drive was so brilliant at producing. There were a lot of shmups in the 16-bit era, but Gley Lancer is a classic that will absolutely please fans of the genre. I rate Gley Lancer an 8.5 out of 10. And that's my review. Yeah, I'm happy to get this one off the backlog. It's a little bit easy at first, but then it starts getting more difficult later. And, like a lot of shmups, you just got to keep at it, especially with the infinite continues. That helps a lot. I've been playing this off and on here and there, like over the last several months, but a couple days ago, I wanted to really march through it, and there were a lot of other really great shmups on the Mega Drive and Genesis. Like, I've given 9 5s to stuff like Musha, Battle Me Jinjo, Thunder Force 3, and Eliminate Down. Those I gave 9.5s. I've given 9s to Zero Wing, Elemental Master, and R-Type 3. That was on the Super Nintendo, but around the same era. And then I would say, Gley Lancer, I would give that an 8.5. Another shmup from the previous generation on the Famicom, Crisis Force, I also gave that one an 8.5. But that's how I'm feeling. The music in here in Gley Lancer is really good. I love the music in some of those other shmups that I gave 9s and 9.5s to a little bit more, but the music in here is really good, and the cutscenes do They tell a pretty decent story, you know, in the short time that they're there. But yeah, it's a really cool game, really good for fans of the shmup genre. You know who you are. You know, they can be very difficult, but you just got to keep at them, keep practicing. Yeah, there's still some more shmups that I need to play, like Garis and UN Squadron that's on the Super Nintendo. There were a lot of them back then, but this is a really, really good one. So yeah, I'm definitely giving this one an 8.5 out of 10. It's really, really good if, you know, for fans of the genre. And those are my thoughts on Gley Lancer, 8.5 out of 10, and have a good night.